Hey guys, what's up? Aday here. You guys might have noticed that this is a re-upload of episode 1. Halfway through recording episode 2, I decided to actually listen to the episode and realise that the audio quality on it was absolute horseshit, and that it's not exactly the best way to start off a Let's Play, and let alone like watching and listening to it. So I decided to re-upload it after I re-edited it. It might be slightly different to the original one, but I have taken the original one down off of YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy the new episode. Don't forget to comment if you've got any constructive feedback, or even if you're just enjoying the series. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe so that you can continue to find this series on YouTube. Hello and welcome to the first episode of this Iron Man Let's Play series. To be honest with you, I really haven't thought about how I wanted to start this series. I just thought, hey, let's start a new series and let's do it on a hardcore Iron Man. The thing that I did do though is I have already played this account a little bit. I decided that I wanted to do this, and I already had this hardcore Iron Man sitting around from, I don't know, I think I haven't played on this account in probably about a year. So I thought, if I'm going to start again and do it, might as well keep going with what I was doing. And I also thought, what's the point in showing the start? Because there is a billion YouTube Let's Play series of Iron Man, and they all start at the very start, and it's all the same shit. So I thought, hey, why not? Let's just do it. And no one's really missing out on anything. And it kind of makes it a little bit easier on the intro, because I can show you what I've already got. So this is Iron Aday. It's a hardcore Iron Man account. Combat level is 35. The main thing I've already done with it is I have done about 150 Winter Todd and a whole bunch of different quests and shit. I'll probably end up going through them a bit later, but the main thing is I've already hit the 85 fire making. I was thinking back on for 99, and then I thought I value my sanity a bit too much for that one. So go with 85, bail out, and start doing some other crap. As you can see here, I've got some stuff in the bank. Not an amazing amount, but enough to get us started. Again, I haven't looked at this in about a year, so the 2.58 mil bank value there does surprise me a fair bit. We can 147k cash stack, although I have heavily invested that in a lot of soda ash and buckets of sand and a little bit of seaweed as well, to try and get the crafting level up, and so I don't have to do the grind for that later on. So it's nice to see that there, so I don't have to keep going back and buying stuff from charter boats. Got some runes, nothing to write home about, just normal amount of crap. And I'll just scroll through so you can see what's going on. Isn't very well sorted. It'll get sorted eventually, but this is what I ended up getting from the Winter Todd kills. So it's okay. How much? So out of the 2.58 mil, 1 mil is in my Winter Todd stash, and I didn't end up getting everything, so I'm gonna have to go back and get some stuff eventually anyway. But magic logs are good for some quests that require them. I don't have to go out and get them. Same thing with the U logs, and it ended up working out pretty darn well in the end. So honestly, I have no idea where or what I want to do now. I'll probably have a bit of a think about that, and we'll just continue playing as we were. Actually, there's one thing that's worth mentioning, was when I stopped playing this account, I was getting my thieving up. As you can see here, I was at 58 thieving, and I think I ended up coming over here to do some pickpocketing of hardy knights. Obviously, I think, are these guys even splashing? No, there's not a splasher on this world, so yeah. I was doing that, and I think that's probably ended up how I get in such a big cash stack after I bought all of this stuff. I was doing some blackjacking out at the bandits in, crap, I forgot what they're called now. On the eastern side of the desert. And I did that for a fair while, and I think that's probably what turned me off playing this account, because I got so bored of doing that. So yeah, they're my skills. I won't bother going through the quests, but that's pretty much where we're at that is pretty much where we're at. So I'm not too sure what we'll do now. I guess we'll find out in the next recording. Alright, so I got to Shiloh. First things first, I went down to Gertrude and I got myself a kitten. Now, where exactly this kitten has gone, I don't know. It's disappeared and I can't see it. The little ginger kitten is just fucked off. But went to Gertrude, got myself a kitten so I can start farming those sweet, sweet death runes. And then came over to here. I did get a couple of crafting levels, just because I could. And then I realised I don't really want to blow all my money on, I don't know, old mate's coffer, using 20 GP, there he is, Jonas's coffer, spending 20 GP in inventory to get crafting levels I could get somewhere else. So I decided to grab some feathers and head over here and keep fishing, to get my fishing levels up, and then also get my cooking levels up, and also get me some food, because at the moment I'm still on cakes and I don't think that's going to work. That's not going to cut it. Not in the long term, and this probably won't cut in the long term either, but at least it's better than cakes. So we'll start doing this, and I don't know, we'll just keep going until I get bored, I guess. So we'll just go, here we go. We just hit 30 fishing. Nice little milestone there, but let's see how far we can push it tonight. I don't know how long I can do this, but let's do it. That's 32 fishing. We'll keep going. What, can we do anything interesting? No, of course we can't. It's 32 fucking fishing. How interesting is that supposed to be? And with the next fish that we catch, that will be 34 fishing. It's a nice little milestone. You can get into the angler outfit. In fact, when I can be bothered going back to fishing trawler. I think the last time that I actually went out to fishing trawler was on my main account, and that was before they updated it, and it legitimately took me so goddamn fucking long to get that outfit, and I'm not looking forward to going back and doing that grind again, so probably won't be doing that for a little while longer. It's 38 fishing. Anything good here? Cave eels for the quest and rainbow fish. I don't think I've ever caught a rainbow fish in my life. Yeah, that's alright. It's not too bad. I think a couple of things I forgot to mention before in terms of this account. I'm not too fussed about the hardcore aspect of this account. I really just wanted to make an Ironman, and I kind of thought, well, why not make a hardcore? See how far we can actually go with it. But the hardcore element of this, I'm not too fussed about it. If I die, I mean, I don't want to lose my shit, but if I die and lose status, I'm not too fussed about that. So we'll keep going on this. I think I decided on another clip I was going to get to 58 fishing. And then decide what we want to do from there. One thing that I also forgot to keep an eye on was our total XP level. We hit 4 mil XP, and as I just said to the stream, 3.2 mil of that is in fire making. So it's not that big of an accomplishment, but you know, 4 mil's still not horrible. It's pretty good considering where we're at right now. I went to go there. Combat level 35, and we're already at 4 mil XP. Could be a lot worse. And there is 40 fishing. Let's see. You got lobbies. Alright, cool. I'm not going to do them because as good a food as they will be, get some levels first before we go there, because I've done this before, and going straight to lobbies is a bit slow. So let's just keep grinding this out. Let's keep the fish going for the cat. Another 2 hours on the cat, I think, and then we can go trade him in for some death runes. And that right there is 42 fishing as the fishing spot moves away. Anything good at this one? No, I didn't think so. Let's just get back to the fishing and leave it at that. And that is 44 fishing. I completely just forgot about what it unlocks for us, but let's just avoid that. I'm going to stop halfway through here because on our last inventory of fish, I might as well do that. We got ourselves a clue bottle here for a beginner clue, and we've had this clue nest in the bank for a while. So I think what we might end up doing is, after I get bored of fishing before the end of the stream, we might bust out these clues and see if we can get anything good. My money is nothing. My money is on absolutely nothing. I don't expect to get anything, especially from the beginner clue. They're not exactly. Let's just fix this up quickly. I'm not expecting to get anything at all, but, you know, who knows? You're never going to know until you try, and they're just going to sit there until I do them, so we'll see how we go. We just hit 46 fishing here, and let's see, we got any sea bass with the large net. Okay, so we've got about the large net for us now, so that's not too bad. What I'm going to do now is we're going to go off and we're going to go do these clue scrolls that I've had sitting in the bank for a little bit. The beginner and the medium clue scrolls, and see how far we can get anything good from it. I don't know how these clue scrolls are going to go because I don't have any of the tools I need to do them, but let's see how far we can get with them. So going and seeing the cook was the first and last step on the clue, and we got ourselves 25 earth runes. So I'm really, really glad that we did this. It's really expanded the account. It really helped us. It's going to go a long way in the longevity of this hardcore Ironman. So after that amazing beginner clue scroll, let's start working on this this medium. What's our first step? Go on to Zaya and talking to Captain Guinea. So in order to get to Zaya, I need to get myself a games necklace and then run down from Wintertodt, because it's the only way I can get up there. And I just found out that I don't have any molds, so I got to go and hang out over here in the desert and see if I can find where these bloody molds are. Change of plans. Instead of making a games necklace, one of my viewers said it would be a much better if we go through Port Piscarius through Port Sarum. So we're going on a detour and we're going to be walking because I have no run. So we went and saw Captain Guinea and he gave us a clue scroll. We're going to head over to the Gnome Stronghold. So it turns out that the trip to the desert wasn't a waste, and we can actually get ourselves the games necklace, well, the sapphire necklace, and then enchant it to make it a games necklace, and teleport over to Barbarian Outpost and run down to get close to the Gnome Stronghold. So that's a nice little happy surprise. It worked out well for us. And then we have the first games necklace on the account, and my kitten is hungry. So let's teleport over to Barbarian Outpost and get to that bank and give him one of those fishes I caught over at Shiloh Village. So I've answered Neve's silly question, and now let's see where else we got to go. We got to go. Oh, the Gates of Tree Gnome Stronghold. That's pretty lucky. Let's head back there. The easiest clue scroll step I've ever done in my life. What have we got now? West of Edgeville requires a spade. Okay, well that's good. Well, where exactly on the map is that? Okay, cool. We can do that easy. Right, so after forgetting a spade and finding our way over here, and then going to Edgeville and then coming back with a spade, we hit White Wolf Mountain. Let's try not to get destroyed by the ice fiends. Got a casket. Hey, alright. Pink elegant legs. And some Addy. That's not bad for me. Well, I got one defense, so it's not like I can wear it, but Nats are good too. I'm gonna count that as a win. First medium clue scroll. Good win. Big pog. So we got 20 minutes left on this kitten before it turns into a cat and we can trade it the fuck in, because we're terrible humans. So we're just gonna come over to Artie and wait for that to happen and maybe find something else to do in the meantime. So after waiting 10 minutes in the west of Artie, finally get myself the fully grown cat and the 200 death runes for being an absolutely shit human. And now we go back to Shiloh to keep fishing. Before we go to Shiloh, let's stop off here and see the kitten dealer and grab ourselves another one so that we can continue on raking in them death runes. Alright, and there is 47 fishing. We've made our way back to Shiloh. What we got? Drift net fishing on Fossil Island. Okay, well that's handy. Probably will never do it, but handy anyway. We've made our way back to Shiloh Village. We're just going to continue fishing and hope to get through to 58. And that right there is the 48 fishing. Can we get anything good? Leaping trout. Alright, barbarian fishing, that's good. And that right there is the big 5-0 on the fishing levels. Nice work. Swordfish, that's a nice pickup. Somehow I managed to make it all the way over from this fishing spot to the bank without the message going away, which is quite nice because it means I didn't fuck up the recording. So I did a bit of grinding last night and got from 50 to 55 fishing while the girlfriend and I were hanging out. And during that process we also got ourselves another beginner clue scroll. So I'm ready to go get disappointed again. So the first step, and might be the last step too, is actually at Draenor Village. So I'm just going to catch a boat back to Remington and make my way up to Draenor and see what we can get. So it wasn't the last step, but the good news is that it's literally just there. So I'm going to grab a spade and we might as well just do this in real time. Go out and dig for this, I'm assuming, casket. I don't even know how many steps beginner clues can be. Can't be that many, surely. No. Alright, here's the casket. Let's see what we get. Hey, that's not horrible. Oak shortbow, leather body, steel full helm. I think all of that will come in handy at some point. Maybe not the leather body, but you know, I'm not disappointed. It's better than the last one. We'll just leave it at that. So after that last beginner clue scroll, we came back and we got ourselves 56 fishing, and we also managed to get a medium clue scroll, the inventory, after we got 56 fishing. So it's only over at Broomhaven Dungeon, so let's see how far we can go with this one. So we've run into a little bit of an issue. We dug down in front of the Broomhaven Dungeon entrance, and it's now told us that we need to go to the Canifus Tavern, which is an easy step. However, I have not completed Priest in Peril yet. So let's take a look and see if we can actually do this quest yet. So we can do this quest, but it's going to be a bit difficult because, number one, I don't have any combat armor. I'm just using my hardcore, I guess, equipment. And I don't have the best skills, and I'm going to defeat a couple of level 30 enemies. So let's see how far we can go, and we might have to drop the clue, but hopefully not. Alright, so now we're taking on the Temple Dog, the Temple Guardian. So far so good, but I'm not too sure how this is going to go down. So it turns out that fight was a lot easier than I remember it being. So we absolutely nailed it. Used one cake, so we'll keep moving on. Okay, we just finished Priest in Peril. We went from 14, I think, to 22 prayer, which is awesome. And we can now enter Mauritania. So now we will go and do the next step on this medium clue scroll. And the next step is to go to the Tree Gnome Stronghold. So thankfully, I'm pretty sure we've had this step before, and we've got the games necklace. So we'll head over there now. Alright, so we've made it over here. First of all, let's just... It's obnoxious as hell. Alright, we're here. This is what? We've done 2 steps. We got a casket here. We got a casket. Alright. Opening it up for medium clue scroll number 2 on the account. Get the Addy plate body to match the Addy plate legs we got from the last one. Actually, I think that was on the beginner clue. And we got an Addy axe, which is nice. Awesome. That's a great little medium clue scroll. 40k worth. That's good. I'm happy with that. And there is the 58 fishing. Finally, after a couple of days of very mediocre grinding, we hit the 58 fishing, and we can hit the leaping salmon on barb fishing, which is very nice. And also at the same time, our pet cat just became fully grown. Well, kitten turned into cat. Yeah. So now we'll finish the inventory. One more fish, and we'll head over and trade the cat in for some more death runes. The cat now belongs to a civilian. We have our 200 death runes, and I think that's where we will call it an episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. The YouTube channel is starting out strong. This Let's Play is starting out strong. I think at this point in time, we will go and do some cooking and fix up all those fish, cook all those fish up that we got from our 58 grind. Not a very big grind, but still a grind. We'll take care of that the next episode. So thanks very much for watching. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time.